Hey cool cats of the internet and booktube. Yeah! I'm Melanie and today I want to talk to you about one of the favorite books that I've ever read. Get it? One? Yeah. Anyway, one is a new book written by YA author Sarah Crossan, and this book was generously, I can talk, I promise, generously given to me by the good people at HarperCollins. I won this through a Goodreads giveaway, which if you haven't checked out Goodreads giveaways yet, they're basically my favorite thing in the world. You just have to click a few buttons to enter to win a whole bunch of books, and then they show up at your door, and then you're encouraged to give reviews of them, and I usually do on Goodreads. But this one, I felt like I loved this book so much that it deserved its own video, so here we are. One, like I said, is a book by Sarah Crossan. I'd never read any of her books before, but from what I'd seen is other people really loved them. But this is the first one that I read by her, and what's really unique about this book is that it is told in verse, if you can see that. See it? Don't read it though. Spoilers. Don't read spoilers. But this book is about two sisters, and they're Siamese twins. Their names are Grace and Tippy. And they're forced to go to, not public school, but it's a private school, but the first time in their lives they're not in homeschool anymore. And that's kind of where this book starts out and follows them through that journey and what it means there. And then other roadblocks come in, and I don't want to spoil anything for you because it's so good. I read this book in one sitting and I was upset when it was over. There were so many emotions happening, but I think the most overall emotion was that I was so upset it was over. I wish there was more. I just really loved this book. My favorite part of this book, though, I think was, I loved how it showed the relationship between Grace and Tippy, the twins, because it made me think of other conjoined twins that I had seen on shows like on TLC, like Brittany and Abby. I used to watch them all the time. I really liked them. And it really gives you new perspective into what people are thinking. I kind of wish the book was told through Grace's point of view, and I do wish that I could have seen Tippy's point of view in the book, but I understand why it's just Grace, and I do love that. But my favorite part of this book was how their relationship with their other sister that they called Dragon in the book, and she's a dancer, and she's the complete opposite of Tippy and Grace, but somewhere in there, their relationship just becomes a really unique thing that's really cool to watch grow and develop, and then at the end stages see what happens at the end of the book to them. And I don't even have words to talk about it because I love it so much. But what else can I say about this book without ruining it? I just think that it was a beautiful story about two types of people that people don't normally have on their radar, and how they live their lives as normal as possible, and they don't see it as anything but their own normal. And when they try to change that normal, somehow their lives just kind of become something they never really wanted or never really thought they would have. And I think that that is just a great story, and it shows the generosity of these two girls in their lives and how they would do anything to protect their family, especially their mom and dad, and to take care of them after their parents have taken care of them so well. And I just rate this book 10 stars out of 5 stars because it was so good, and I want to talk more about it, but I don't want to ruin it for you, especially just because it came out like a week ago. So if you have read this book and you love it as much as I do, I'd love to talk to you about it down in the comments. Just give me a shout out, and I'd love to talk about it. And yeah, if you get the chance, pick up this book, read it. You'll love it. You'll probably read it in one sitting like I did, and then want to reread it for like ever again after that, because it's just the best book ever. Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking now. You get what I'm saying. It's the best book ever. It smells really good. So read one.